India has partnered with OTO Capital to introduce vehicle leasing option in the country. Vespa and Aprilia range of scooters sold by Piaggio being offered with the new ownership scheme. The new service is currently available only in Pune and Bangalore. The partnership aims to provide an attractive and lucrative leasing option for Indian customers for ease of ownership. This includes a low down payment along with a 30% discount on the EMI of the scooters. Additionally, the company is also offering customers a special offer of up to Rs 2,500 off on the first month's subscription fee. At the end of the leasing period, customers are given an option to either upgrade or own the scooter. To avail leasing option, customers can download the OTO mobile app and apply for the scheme across Vespa and Aprilia dealerships. The service promises to provide customers quick, paperless and hassle-free leasing process. According to the company, customers opting for the new ownership model will be paying only for the number of years that they want to keep the scooter. The scooter can be returned anytime, which will help in paying less than the conventional one-time payment buying process. The leasing option also allows customers to upgrade to a better and latest model for a similar EMI budget. In addition to this, employees of corporate companies that are tied with OTO Capital can enjoy hassle-free leasing of Vespa and Aprilia scooters. That also provides them with additional tax savings. Vespa recently launched the special edition Racing 60 scooter in the Indian market. The scooter is available in 125cc and 150cc engine options. The Vespa Racing 60s retails at a starting price of Rs 1.2 lakh ex-showroom Delhi. Vespa and Aprilia are placed in the premium scooter segment in the Indian market. Customers looking to own any of these premium scooters now have new and hassle-free ownership options. Vehicle leasing is certainly becoming popular in India as the initial cost of ownership is largely reduced. Tata Motors has announced the launch of Nexon EV 3D Commerce. Through this, the customers can get an entire visualization of the Nexon EV range on the official website. This 3D visualization is powered by Eccentric Engine's One 3D platform. Customers can get a full detailed and holistic purchase experience. Due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, Tata Motors has made sure that the customers and the staff both remain safe while doing business. This experience will also help maintain social distance norms, which the government has strictly told to follow. The current pandemic has urged businesses to change their approach and adapt in accordance with the new normal. Being a homegrown brand, Tata Motors to partner with Eccentric Engine, an innovative Indian tech company, and launches the initiative to redefine customer engagement. EVs are the future of mobility and critical for environmental sustainability. This is the first of its kind integration of Eccentric Engine One 3D platform with e-commerce. It is for Tata Motors EV customers enjoying a seamless experience throughout their online journey. The Nexon EV 3D Commerce is a 360-degree virtual experience which allows customers to explore colors, variants, features and accessories of the Nexon EV in great detail. This will be the first automotive e-commerce experience with 3D at its core right from the home page. The Nexon EV is powered by a 95 kW electric motor paired to a 13.2 kW lithium-ion battery pack. The electric powertrain produces 129 bhp and 245 Nm of peak torque with power sent to the front wheels. Tata Motors had made sure that the customers and the staff both be safe during the ongoing pandemic. That was one of the main reasons to launch the 3D experience of the Nexon EV. Other than that, this platform will help save a lot of time and energy as they can sit at home and get a virtual experience. Toyota Kirloskar Motors India, one of the popular automotive companies worldwide and in India known for its cars like Innova, Fortuner and Corolla, has decided to halt its India expansion due to various reasons. One of the major reasons is the tax regimes in India. Toyota Motor Corp will not expand further in India due to the country's high tax regime, a blow to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is trying to compensate global companies for the deep economic decline brought on by the coronavirus epidemic. The government has placed taxes on cars and motorbikes so high that companies find it difficult to manufacture them, said Shekhar Vishwanathan, Vice President of Toyota Kirloskar Motor, Toyota's local unit. He added that the high recoveries made the car inaccessible to many consumers, meaning that factories are useless and jobs are not created. After the message Toyota got, they stated, "Toyota have come here and put money. Don't we want you? In the absence of any reform, we will not get out of India, but we will not be on a large scale." Toyota, one of the world's largest car makers, in 1997, it started operating in India. Its local unit is owned by the Japanese company at 89% and has a small market share, just 2.6% in August versus about 5% a year earlier, Automobile Federation Dealers Association data show. Toyota says rising taxes have kept cars out of reach of many consumers. In India, motor vehicles including cars, two-wheelers and sports utility vehicles, although not electric vehicles, attract taxes as high as 28%. On top of that, there can be additional levies ranging from 1% to as much as 22% based on a car's type, length or engine size. The tax on a 4-meter long SUV with an engine capacity of more than 1500cc works out to be as high as 50%. To top it all, India's automobile sector has been witnessing a fall in sales since the previous financial year. The situation has been compounded by the pandemic-induced lockdowns and economic slump. After near zero sales in April, the sales have begun to recover gradually. Let's see what happens in the future for Toyota Kirloskar Motors cars in India. Husqvarna Motorcycles will be launching its SWAT Pillion and VIT Pillion 401 motorcycles in the Indian market. These motorcycles were expected to debut with the brand last year in the country. However, Bajaj Auto launched the smaller version of Husqvarna bikes earlier this year, the 250 version. Husqvarna is expected to launch the SWAT Pillion 401 and the VIT Pillion 401 sometime by the end of this year in the Indian market. Both the motorcycles share most of their components between them. However, there are some differences in design. The SWAT Pillion 401, called the Black Arrow, is a scrambler-style motorcycle and features a modern retro design. A round-shaped headlamp with integrated LED DRLs and a fully digital instrument cluster adds to the modern retro looks. Being off-road biased, the SWAT Pillion 401 comes equipped with dual-purpose knobby tires and a single-piece raised and wide handlebar offering an upright riding position. It also features a tank rack to mount a bag. Speaking about the Husqvarna 401, called the Silver Arrow, shares most of its equipment and features with its Scrambler sibling. However, the VIT Pillion is a cafe racer style motorcycle that features softer compound on-road tires, low set clip-on handlebars and an aggressive riding position. The SWAT Pillion 401 features a dual-tone paint scheme with a dark grey tank and a silver-colored tail section, while the paint scheme on the VIT Pillion is opposite to that of the SWAT Pillion and features a silver tank and a grey tail section. Both the 401s are powered by a 373cc single-cylinder engine borrowed from KTM motorcycles. The liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine produces 44 bhp and 37 Nm of torque. The engine comes mated to a 6-speed gearbox and a slipper assist clutch. Husqvarna Motorcycles unveiled their entry-level models, the SWAT Pillion and VIT Pillion 250, in December last year. The company could launch the bigger capacity motorcycles to mark its year anniversary in India. Once launched, the Husqvarna SWAT Pillion 401 and the VIT Pillion 401 will rival the likes of Duke 390 and the Dominar 400. Kia Motors India has finally launched its much-awaited Sonet SUV in the Indian market. The all-new Kia Sonet is the brand's third model in the country and the newest entry-level offering. The Kia Sonet is now on sale in India with a starting price of Rs 6.71 lakh ex-showroom India. The Kia Sonet is offered in a total of 6 variants under the Tech line and GT line trims. Under the Tech line, HTE, HTK, HTK Plus, HTX and HTX Plus, while the GT line receives just the range-topping GTX Plus variant. The top-spec variant of the Kia Sonet is priced at Rs 11.99 lakh ex-showroom. The Kia Sonet was first showcased at the 2020 Auto Expo in its concept version and created quite a hype in the market. The South Korean carmaker officially opened bookings last month, which received an overwhelming response, with the Kia Motors registering over 6,500 bookings within the first 24 hours. Since the start, Kia Motors is said to have received over 25,000 units of bookings, averaging 1,000 units on a daily basis. Bookings for the Kia Sonet can be made online or through any of the company dealerships across India for an amount of Rs 25,000. Deliveries for the compact SUV are slated to begin immediately. The Kia Sonet is the brand's new entry-level offering and also the second made-in-India model following the Seltos. The Sonet will be manufactured at the brand's facility in Anantapur, Andhra Pradesh, which will also be the main export hub for the SUV for other international markets in the future. The Kia Sonet carries forward an extremely stylish design packed with a host of features and equipment, many of which are either segment first or best-in-class offerings. The Sonet compact SUV comes with LED headlamps with integrated LED DRLs, fog lamps, signature Tiger nose front grille, 16-inch crystal-cut alloy wheels, heartbeat LED tail lights connected by a reflector strip, and fog diffuser at the bottom part of the rear bumper. The Sonet SUV comes with a premium feel with leatherette upholstery, 3-spoke D-cut steering wheel with mounted controls, semi-digital instrument cluster with MID screen, large 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and the brand's Vuvo connected technology, wireless charging, sound and mood lighting, 7-speaker Bose system, ventilated front seats and many more. Powering the Kia Sonet are the 3 engine options, 2 petrol and 1 diesel. The petrol offerings come in the form of a 1.2-litre natural aspirated unit producing 83 bhp and 115 Nm of peak torque. Mated to a standard 5-speed manual, the other petrol option comes in the form of a 1.0-liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine producing 120 bhp and 172 Nm of peak torque. This is mated to either a 6-speed IMT or a 7-speed DCT dual-clutch transmission. There is also a 1.5-liter CRDI diesel engine on offer. This engine comes in two state of tunes. The lower state produces 100 bhp and 240 Nm of torque and is mated to a 6-speed manual. The higher state of the tune churns out 115 bhp and 250 Nm of torque paired with a 6-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. The Kia Sonet is offered with a choice of 11 color schemes. This includes 8 single-tone colors and 3 dual-tone paint options. The single-tone colors include Intense Red, Beige Gold, Aurora Black Pearl, Gravity Grey, Steel Silver, Intelligence Blue, Glacier White Pearl. Similarly, the 3 dual-tone paint schemes include Intense Red, Aurora Black Pearl, Glacier White Pearl, Aurora Black Pearl, and Beige Gold, Aurora Black Pearl. So guys, what are your thoughts about this prices of Kia Sonet? Do let us know in the comment section, and also do not forget to share, like and subscribe our channel Indian Drives.